Welcome back to the Allen Company.
What? What? Am I in the right show?
That's our new name.
We've rebranded.
We rebranded.
Since when?
Welcome back to the Allen Company.
Why the
Where
Allen
we, huh?
Company? What?
Hmm?
What? Why?
Why not? You don't like the Allen Company?
I mean, I guess it fits. We're all from islands.
No, friend. Allen Company.
Oh, Allen.
Oh, my
I
days.
thought you said island.
Where's?
See? Yeah. What? You're outnumbered.
No, you both just can't listen.
Oh.
I said the Allen Company.
It's very true. My listening's not very good.
It doesn't
I'm
fight
slightly
back.
I'm slightly impaired. So.
One too many concerts I can't hear.
All right, maybe that was a shock. Welcome back to A Lot About Nothing. How's that?
Woo!
There you go. Woo!
There you go. There you go.
Now with less Trey.
50% better. Welcome back to Lab of
Finally
Nothing.
kicked him out.
I tried to tell y'all it was coming. I keyed it up mad episodes ago. I said one more hiccup and it's over for this guy.
We called him the understudy.
See? I have to call Mobo to fill in. You know what I'm saying?
The upgrade.
You feel me? This is iOS 16. That's not true. He has a legitimate reason this time.
That's true.
It's an excused absence.
It's an excused absence.
We found coverage. It's cool.
Even though it was last minute. So you have good employees that love their job.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Nikki Lee. Happy birthday, Nikki Lee. Trey has to play the boyfriend. So he had, couldn't get out of it. It's tough.
He's privileged to play the boyfriend.
Privileged.
Privileged to play the boyfriend because God knows Nikki Lee deals with him. Hopefully it's a good birthday. Hopefully he does the good boyfriendy things and takes her out and stuff and all that jazz. Happy birthday, getting older or younger, however you want.
Does Trey know how to cook?
No.
Fuck.
Really?
Why would he?
He gives off
This
a
is Trey.
vibe.
He gives us the cooking vibe?
Mm-hmm.
Trey?
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
What?
I think he gives off a cooking vibe.
What?
Actually,
Edward?
I think the three of you give off like a cooking vibe.
I cook. Like I cook, but
Or like none of you look like you'd be incompetent in a kitchen.
I'm not incompetent in the kitchen, but I don't do the
I'm
whole
interested
cooking
to see
vibe.
what Trey's cooking acumen is.
There should be a cooking episode.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't cook. Victor cooks.
You don't cook at all?
Not that much. I do cook if I have to.
okay.
Yeah,
No, he's cooked.
I cook.
He's cooked dinner
Oh.
for me before.
Yeah, I cook. But I don't.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe because I think Trey's good at like a lot of like random things, like a lot of artisan things. I think cooking's just like artisan.
Yeah, but he's not like a full blown artisan. He's like a focused artisan. His focus is drawing and
He's a
cosplay.
specialist.
Yeah, he's a specialist in his
I see.
in his artistic.
Not a jack of all trades.
No. That's me.
That's me.
Yeah. I'm a jack of all trades. My man's is jack of all trades. Yeah, we're masters of none. This is why I do so many things.
It's okay.
I don't know everything about this. I don't know everything about that. I don't
know
know
enough
everything
to
about
get
this. But I know enough so I can work it and make something come together. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Yeah. But every day I'm learning something new. Yeah. It's good. My name is Cress. This is Momo,
Hello.
Momiji
Hi,
from
friends.
Footsbasket. This is Victor
Hi.
from It's Moby Clocks. Yeah. From Moby Clocks. Go ahead and hit up Moby Clocks for all your employee
Time
sign-in.
attendance needs.
Time attendance needs. MobyClocks.com?
Yep.
MobyClocks.com.
Paid for a sponsor?
Yes?
Technically, kinda.
Kinda, right?
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. They need to hire us again because I have better equipment.
That's true.
We could do like cooler shit.
It's true.
Hey, fuck the events. We are back for episode 95.
Woo! Second week in a row. Let's
Second
go.
week in a row, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah. Because we should be coming in weekly anyway, so I'm not going to applaud that much.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you know.
but sometimes life. Like I said,
Progress,
we're
baby steps.
regular people. We're regular people. episode 95, we're talking about privacy, something we have nothing of these days. So figured I'd find out everything I can about these people.
Oh, you're gonna dox us?
No. Yes.
No. Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna dox you guys. You know that there's a video of a dude who called the police in McDonald's. He called the police in McDonald's because the fries were cold. Police get there, ended up finding out that he's wanted for murder.
Okay.
So
now, how you mess up that bad?
come on,
It's not right in the
you know what
head.
that is? That's privilege. Feels way too privileged. Think he got done hard done by McDonald's. So he's like, I'm gonna call the cops and get whatever it is.
How do you
think
forget you have a
cops will
murder
do.
charge?
I guess.
Well,
maybe.
he didn't forget because when they had him, they got him to like sign a paper. He took the clipboard, but then like backed all the way off. He was like, "Come over here." The officer's like, "Come over here. I'm gonna show you what." He's like, "Nah, I'll sign it over here." He's like, "What are you doing that for?" He's like, "I'm scared of you guys." I'm like, "What you scared for?" He's like, "Am I under arrest?" Officer's like, "Nah." I'm like, "You come over here." He's like, "Nah, I'm scared of you guys." And he asked one more time, "Am I under arrest?" Officer's like, "Yes." And he started running over him.
Oh my God.
Running after him. And he got in the car. They had a little car chase to his apartment complex. And then when they ended up getting to the apartment complex, the cop got him. He tasered him down. And now he's in jail.
Wow.
Jeez,
Wanted for murder.
Over some fries.
Over some fries.
Over fries.
Wow.
Talk
That's
about
what you
doxing
get.
yourself.
Yeah, for real.
So stupid.
Chris, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm doing a lot of learning with my camera and such. Every so often I'll take like a couple shots, maybe in low light, maybe in high light, and just put it in DaVinci Resolve and see how I can change the edit, what I can do. Because watching videos is one thing, but like practicing is all really that matters.
Are you comfortable with just like messing around with camera settings and
Yes.
like just twinkling with things?
Everything. Yeah, nothing really. I have no fear. I'm just gonna mess up everything.
Yeah, I'm scared of that.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the type of person that has really bad luck that if I'm going to press something, I might
Break it? Blow it up?
like I'm going to put it in a setting and I don't know how to get it back.
Ah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I don't ever mess with anything if the immediate fix isn't to just click it right back.
Well, most things have a reset. So
Yeah, but I'm scared.
Most things have a Control Z. Yeah. So you can mostly go back. But I'm learning it. So I'm always up to try new settings and everything. Maybe I go to YouTube, like, how do I do this? And then I look it up and then I'll try it on the camera. I'll make sure I keep up with the firmware updates because new features come out, So I'm looking at new lenses. But, everything costs a fortune. All my hobbies are incredibly expensive.
What's a cheap hobby?
No such thing.
what's that?
I just purchased a stand-up desk.
Ooh.
It's coming on Friday.
I want one.
Yeah, because the thing is, I go home, I'm at work and I sit down. I have a stand-up desk at work, so I can stand up. I can stand up every so often. But when I get home, I'm just sitting down the whole time. My butt starts to get sore, literally. So I'm like, I need to find a way to stand up. So I ordered a stand-up desk. Coming Friday, and put it together. And I find, and it's a little bit
fun.
deeper than my desk now. So it's like my desk is like 25 inches deep. I think it is this way. Or width, is that width? 25 inches wide?
Deep is width.
Yeah. And then the other one's 30. So just a little bit more. My room might look a little bit smaller because of it, but it's worth it. But
I'd
it's
say
like,
so.
yeah, but it's not like squared off.
Yeah, but
It's
you
like
still-
a little dip in the middle.
You got plenty of
Yeah.
room in your room.
Yeah, I got plenty of room.
So
Yeah. So I'm happy about that. That's coming through. I tweeted at Fitbit
yeah.
because I was at my mom's house. My mom has a Fitbit Versa 2. And it stopped because she had an old phone, but she got her new phone. We didn't put the app on there. So I downloaded the app and I tried to sync the watch and it wouldn't sync. It just takes forever to sync and it just crashes. So I removed the watch from her Fitbit profile and I tried to add it back, but it wouldn't add back. It would air it out again and again and again. And I got so frustrated and I'm like, I tweeted Fitbit. I'm like, man, this Fitbit app is trash. I'm like, this thing is shit. Why is it always doing this? I'm like, why is it always doing this? Like, you can never sync anything. And they tweeted me back. The support tweeted me back. Oh, man.
Oh, you
Chris,
talking shit?
we're so sorry. They're like, Chris, we're so sorry. This is happening to you. Try these support methods. And they gave me like an article, like methods. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that shit.
Please refer to our
And this is after I figured it out. Because what happened, I had the factory reset it. I reset it and
See? Told you.
everything
Reset.
connected
Yes.
quickly. So I'm like, why did I have to do that though? It should have just been able to sync. And their app does this a lot. I used to have like an older Fitbit and app was still, it would unsync, and it had syncing is like a whole fit. So it took me like an hour to figure that out.
Get it? A whole fit.
Damn it, I don't have the drums. Damn it. But yeah, and they tweeted me back, and I told them like, what's my tweet? Hold on, I gotta find the tweet. I told them like, nah, I'm good, bro. I figured it out. Hold on, it's on my profile.
I wonder
somewhere.
if their like support for you was like factory reset it, just factory reset it.
No, I don't think that was their thing. Where
Have you
is
tried
it?
turning it off and on again?
I'm on Twitter a lot, so it's gonna take a while. Cause I retweet everything. It's just be funny, dude.
Never got into Twitter.
Why not?
I have sprees. I go in and out. Like sometimes like Twitter might be my preferred method of social media.
Mm.
But then I get like right now my Twitter thinks I'm really into like disgusting food combinations.
Oh, here it goes.
I liked one too many tweets.
They said, hi, Dakula. Sorry to hear this. We suggest that you give these syncing tips a try. And they gave me articles. If the issue persists, provide the email address associated with your Fitbit account and the OS version of your mobile device via this DM. So I'm like, nah.
I like that they attempted.
Sure, of course they attempted.
Everyone's
They want to
afraid
keep their
of
brand.
being-
I said their
right.
brand is shit. Yeah, they're gonna want to keep it good. And I figured it out. I'm
Probably
like,
a bot.
I said, nah, I'm good. Factory reset was the only thing that worked. Took like an hour of troubleshooting. Not great, y'all boys. SMH.
Damn.
And they're like, all right, thanks for troubleshooting. Stay safe. I'm like, all right. nigga." They want to say fuck you, but you can't because you're a company. Yeah, it's bad. Fitbit, you guys have a bad app. Fix the API in the app. That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Besides that, I'm doing great.
Nice.
How you doing,
All
Victor?
right.
Doing all right. You know, coasting along.
Mm-hmm.
Got out of the office late today.
Mm-hmm.
Then traffic took forever.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time I got to Delray, I'm like, you know what? There's no point in going home. So let me
Yeah.
just grab a quick bite
Oh, did
to
you?
eat, and then I can come straight here.
Where'd you go?
Just one of the old spots I used to kick it with back when I worked on Delray. But
Mm-mm.
it was busy. Food took forever.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. I see.
But no, not bad.
Chill.
Had a couple drinks on happy hour.
Mm.
So
What's that? When time was happy hour?
it's
After
like 4 to 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, usually after people get off work,
Yeah,
they're happy.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 to 7.
4 to 7.
So perfect timing.
Yeah. What about you, Momo? How you doing?
I'm good. This is the first time I've left my house in 3 days.
Oh, really?
I'm so jealous.
What do you mean? You don't go to work?
We have this like summer thing where you can take like up to 4 weeks off over the summer just to work remote. So
Really?
if people want to travel, you still have to work, but like if
Wow.
people want to travel and
Yeah.
like not be in the office or something, or just stay at home because like kids are out of school.
This is a
type
real
of thing.
upgrade for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
this
it's
is a really
nice. And
upgrade for you.
I've been using it. So,
Yeah,
jealous.
yeah.
this week I've just been working from home.
Wish I could work remote.
It's it's got its pros and cons. Like
Yeah, for
pro,
sure.
I am sleeping in for as long as humanly possible.
Minutes before
And then,
work,
like,
seconds even.
It's like ding, 8 o'clock, and I'm like, laptop, sign in.
yeah.
But I'm staying in bed
Yeah.
until I have to like get out of bed and actually be productive with like a second monitor.
Right.
But like it's nice. But I think it hit me yesterday that I hadn't left my house in a while. But I burnt myself out up until this week because I was preparing for like a K-pop event where I was like selling stuff, so I had to get inventory and all of this nonsensical nonsense of prep for selling. And then like my interns were leaving and I wanted to do like a gift for them and I had to draw, and it was just really exhausting. So I burnt myself out and then didn't leave the house for 3 days. So it was nice putting on shoes again.
Yeah.
It's like any reason to
good.
leave the house. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's good, I guess.
But I've been good. No complaints.
Mm.
Coasting.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear this. Very glad to hear this. I'm also glad to hear that you're listening to us on anchor.fm/alotabouttpod and or on Spotify and or on Apple Podcasts and or Google Play Podcasts and or Stitcher and or YouTube. Also go to alotabouttpod.com for all things Allen, the Allen Company. Not sure why you guys didn't hear that the first time. Do we have a thing? I didn't take. Do we need the cards?
No, because a lot of these Aren't good.
Aren't good?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
We gotta do one of them. Here. Open the pack. Did we mark the ones that we did? Oh, I accidentally hit the sheesh button.
some of these are marked. Yeah, the ones
Okay.
at the bottom.
Okay.
So
Any of those that aren't marked? Let's try one or two.
Oh no! That's the only one that wasn't marked in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
These aren't marked.
Oh, we've gone through them. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Deal me in.
Oh,
These are just episode ideas.
Oh, my bad.
that's so neat.
Deal me in.
Jesus.
It's gonna suck for me in post, actually. My own downfall.
Oh, some of these are marked.
Oh, good.
A lot of these are marked. All right. Time to do IQs.
Momo.
What's an IQ?
What's an IQ?
An IQ
Mm-hmm.
is an interesting question.
Woo! See, good employees.
I did the homework. IQ.
Speaking of homework, my homeboy sent me a video of him and his two nieces. Not him, but his two nieces were like fighting in school. The school's been open, what, like a week? Something like that?
Bro, they just went back.
Yeah. It been open like a week and they already, like, two of them already fought this girl. I guess she was like
Stir crazy.
talking some snot.
Bruh.
Yeah, she was like talking smack. And then they pulled up on her in the classroom. They ended up having the same class. And say it was on site. So, but one of his nieces broke her leg.
The first week?
First week. It's on site.
Broke her leg?
Bit traumatic.
Yeah. Well, she broke her because she fell down.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hit me.
When
Mm-hmm.
was the last time you told a lie?
Oh, God. Come on. Last time I told a lie?
Mhm.
Like a real lie or like one of those daily lies? Like, how are you doing? I'm doing great.
Not the nicety lies.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not the pleasantries.
I am screwed for those.
When's
Oh, a lie.
the last time I told a real nigga lie?
Wow.
Yeah, dog. I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh.
That's a good question.
I can't remember. It has to have been like
I can tell you one. I told the most bold-faced lie when I was eating just an hour ago.
Oh my God.
It was one of the old owners at a restaurant I used to work to, and I straight up looked at his face and said, "Yeah, man, I kind of miss bartending some days."
Ah.
And he's like, "Well, if you ever have some open days on the weekend,
I
you
don't.
can pick up a shift." I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Ah,
yeah.
thanks, man."
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you.
But that was the biggest bold-faced lie I've ever
yeah.
most recently.
okay.
Yeah, who wants to go back to bartending? I mean, you do. You make good money.
Oh, tremendous money, but
Yeah.
horrible
The
working
hours.
environment.
Yeah.
Mm.
The hours. Oh, speaking of bars, I went to brunch with my friend Mel. Shout out Mel. And after we had,
Mel,
yeah,
Trey's cousin?
no. This is a lady.
Okay.
Yeah. And so after we went to Shooters Waterfront.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you.
Yeah.
So after we had paid, I checked my bank statement like the day after,
Mm-hmm.
and it turns out this lady had used my card for both our checks because we were paying separately. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're both affluent in our own ways.
Right.
So, but she ended up using my card for both our checks. I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I did not mean to spend this much money. Looked down, it was like two swipes of Shooters.
Why?
And I'm like, oh, I think it was a mistake because she had one of those handheld pads, you know, when they do it like in front of you now. So I think she tapped mine. She accidentally tapped mine to pay because she put my friend Mel's card in, but then she had already tapped mine. So I think it seemed like the card that was in there had paid, but it was my tap. And then Mel signed everything, and then she put mine in, and then I signed it. And I saw the next day. I'm like, this is kind of a rookie mistake. I'm like, ugh. And she was so nice to us. She's an actor, singer, dancer, working at Shooters.
Oh.
She gave us her Instagram because Mel told her I was an aspiring filmmaker. She's like, oh, if you ever need. I'm like, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna call her. You can't even get the cards. And if you get the cards right, I know
Oh,
if you get the
no.
lines right.
Damn. Crest said first impressions really
Come
matter when it
on.
costs me coin.
For real. It cost me a little bit of coin too. Shooters isn't that cheap.
Did you settle up with Mel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mel's, she's affluent. We're fine.
Victimless mistake. I
Yeah.
think you should consider calling.
Yeah.
No.
Victor's like, no.
The bridge has been burned. I tried to help.
I tried. No, no. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the role calls for a slender. I don't even know what she is. She's Spanish. I'll say Spanish because I don't know where she's from. If the role calls for a slender Spanish woman, I'll consider you. Yeah, but I'm still putting out my portfolio anyway, so it'd be a blessing if she did it for me for free. But
Oh, true.
also,
True.
the budget's kind of small. Last time I told the bullface lie, I can't remember.
I really can't remember.
Maybe when I told that girl I love her. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
yo.
It's a joke.
Oh no.
I'll never do that IRL.
What?
No.
IRL? So you'll do it in
If
like
it's
text?
Yes.
online, it doesn't count apparently.
It doesn't count online. It doesn't count online. Only when I say it to your face.
Wow.
Any other ones?
Yeah, I got one.
I'll give you another one. 'Cause
What
I
is
don't
the
know.
most trouble that you have ever gotten into at home or with your parents?
The most trouble?
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I was a pretty decent kid. I got ass whoopings for nothing, to be honest with you. None of that stuff mattered in the end. The most trouble. Even when I got 4 Fs on my report card one time, I didn't get that much trouble. I got into summer school. Remember we went to summer school?
My parents are pretty pissed
Were they?
about when I went to summer school.
That was the most trouble?
I feel like they were pretty pissed because they were like, I know you could do better, and they started blaming like the people I hung out with because they were like, you were a good student until but like it wasn't one of those like beat my ass moments. I feel like a beat my ass beating, I don't even know what I did. Something involved.
I can't remember because I'm trying. First of all, I'm trying to block all that out.
I think I was like probably under the age of 15. I lied about something.
Right,
I went
right,
somewhere
right.
I wasn't supposed to go.
Right. Yeah.
Was it when you went to the story about the movies?
I don't think it was a movie theater. It was something involving a con. It was something involving a con. Something with Amanda being involved. And
Yeah. She's a bad influence. Yeah.
It's not like I didn't say no. I said no. It doesn't work with her.
Yeah.
She's like a used car salesman. She's very good at like talking you out of things.
Yeah.
But it was something involving that, and my parents got pissed, and I think that was like, my mom's always pissed at me. Always. That didn't even matter. But it's when my dad's like, I'm disappointed in you.
Oh yeah, that's when that hits the boat.
Disappointed
like,
dad talk.
I'd rather be dead. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no.
just can't you hit me? Take my phone. Like anything else.
It'll feel better.
Disappointed like
Yeah.
dad talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm sure that was last time. See, maybe that's why I don't lie.
See? Very possible. Very possible.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember because
Trauma.
Yes. First of all, trauma. Also, I suppressed those things because they didn't really matter. So I don't think
In the grand
grand scheme of thing, none of that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was all stupid. I can't remember. Yeah, can't answer any of these questions, by the way.
Wow.
It's useless.
We did our best.
Well,
What would be mine? It's probably either when my parents found alcohol in my room or condoms.
oh, what's the problem? You being safe.
I was
Well, the alcohol is different.
15.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're
for
being
the
safe.
alcohol.
Oh, for the alcohol, you're 15.
Yeah.
What about the condoms?
I don't remember.
Oh,
A little younger. There's no reason
wait,
for me.
younger? Shh. Oh, this is a different.
You see why his
dude.
parents were not.
This
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Now, did you try to tell a bold-faced lie,
I don't remember.
or did you just get in trouble?
Yeah, they just beat my ass.
I get it.
You
see.
know.
I was there. I get it.
Ethnic parents.
Absolutely.
Been there, done that. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I gotta get away from this whole beating kids thing. It's crazy.
Gentle parenting is a thing now.
It's a thing.
No.
Because I also want to live the soft life, but that costs money too.
No, I'm a
So is it fair to say when you were younger you didn't have that much privacy?
Thinking back, like in hindsight, I think I have had more privacy than most other kids.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
My parents let me be pretty independent, so.
Really?
I didn't.
Can't relate.
I would say that like I had very attentive parents. I think at the time I thought I didn't have privacy. Like, I can't do what I want. But in hindsight, and now looking at other people's, people share too much of their lives now. I definitely see that I had a bedroom, my own bedroom. I had a lock on my door that I could lock. Some people get their doors taken away. So in that case, I had privacy. I had my own phone. My parents didn't go through my phones or my emails or anything.
Wow.
So like, that's all right. They probably should have, to be honest.
Same.
But I had privacy. What about you?
Yeah, no. Zero. None of that. No. I had a room I shared with my brother. Ain't no locked doors. I mean, it's not like they were all up in my business. Like, but it was like kid shit. They didn't really care about that, you know. But yeah, there's no real sense of privacy. 'Cause I had like siblings, a bunch of siblings in the house. So not really. When I was younger, actually, I didn't have privacy until I moved out of the house.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I was like 20 something in the crib. I had my own room. I could close the door. Still didn't feel private. Too many people in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's just mad. And then sometimes my mom would come in my room, take my laundry. I'm like, don't come in here. It's like, I'm an adult. I can do my laundry. You know what I'm saying? So it's, none of that. Yeah. How much do you value privacy, do you think?
A lot.
Like, especially in adulthood.
A lot.
Yeah. Why?
Cause
What you got to hide?
I ain't got nothing to hide, but it's my goddamn business. Mind yours.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, no, like I value privacy because I do like my sanctum of alone time. And there's certain things that I just like to keep for myself.
Right. Yeah. I'm with you. I don't feel like I'll truly be private until I live by myself.
Um,
Because I do have privacy. It's not like my brother barges in my room.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah.
But like true.
Can't really walk around your house naked.
You know what I'm saying? Unless everyone's gone, you know, he took a trip or something.
Yeah.
I got the
Circumstances will allow for privacy.
Yeah, even now the dog's at the house. The dog's at the house, and I don't even like going over there with the dog, bro. She be too jumpy. No, but he don't be playing with her enough, and I gotta go entertain her. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Is it possible to have privacy online?
No.
Not
now. Nowadays, no.
Well, I guess it depends on like what your definition of like privacy.
What's the tier of like?
Because
privacy?
there's like privacy as in like, oh, I'm posting something to like my close friends and it's something personal about my life that I'm just sharing to like, 30 people.
Right.
Rough. Close friends.
Yeah.
And then there's like the level of like Instagram has my like
data.
Has my data. So like what is privacy?
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
Because like on that level of like company buying and selling your information, I am at the point where I'm like, I don't care because the alternative would be I don't use the thing. Yeah. And I'm not going to do that.
The thing that makes you money too.
Right. Like it's too much of my business / anything that I'm desperately seeking serotonin from. So like I'm not willing to give it up. So if Instagram wants to like give me targeted ads, I don't care. Fine, I'm not going to buy it. I'm broke. Yeah. They should know that.
Yeah. Like I'm using you to promote my business. I don't. So
there's
have
like
money,
that level of privacy to like, to like close friends privacy.
Right. What was that?
I thought I heard the door.
Oh, okay.
You like stopped. And you're like dog.
So you think you can't have privacy online? None.
Second you connect to the internet, you lose privacy.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Because they're just collecting everything. Yep. I think there's a degree. You could have privacy. Like she said, like depends on what you share to people. But I mean, the internet is made so that you don't have it anyway, because people just go in there and say whatever the fuck it is they want. And then Twitter just backs it up into the hard drives. So whatever crazy shit they said on Twitter or whatever crazy picture they put on Instagram, I've done that. I've actually gone to Instagram and I've downloaded my archives. from like since I started Instagram, and they sent me all my shit. When I tell you all the data is there, they didn't miss a beat. All the data is there. I did that with Facebook. I downloaded my whole profile, and I got all those files. Actually, they're on this laptop. I have my Facebook profile, my Instagram. I actually gotta go. I'm gonna see if I can get one of mine from Twitter.
Yep.
We could just download all your stuff.
Yep.
A couple gigs worth. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was having this discussion with somebody else. I forget when, a couple of weeks ago, or like a week ago. But we were discussing like the difference on the online environment, like when we were kids compared to now. Like back then, we always hid behind our username.
Yeah.
Putting your like actual name and information out there was taboo.
Right.
Like, you don't do that.
Right.
That's fucking weird.
Doxing yourself, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people just
Yeah.
full name, whatever.
MD.
Everything they can throw out there. They throw out
throw out there. Yeah.
So I was like discussing like it's weird.
It's definitely really wild coming from like, because we like grew up with the internet.
Yeah.
Like, we had it in its very like beginning stages, and we've watched it turn into what it is now. Versus people that have always had things very accessible all the time. So because we had to grow up in this really like Wild West time of the internet, our parents were definitely like, don't say your real name on the internet. You're talking to some 40-year-old in their basement. Don't tell anyone where you live. Don't even tell them the state you live in. Like they were very more protective. Versus these freaking iPad kids that are like,
now locations are on.
My full name, I'm tagging the places that I'm at when I'm there.
Location services
always on.
And it's like, I don't like those because I'm like, no, you don't want to put yourself in any sort of stalker dangerous situation.
Right.
But then the algorithms always push these things forward where you have these kids that want to be influencers, and all of the things that the algorithm pushes says, tag the places that you're at because people in the area will follow you.
Right.
Tag everything, be present online, post on TikTok 4 times a day. How many times can you post inside your house? Like you're going to probably leave eventually.
That's what I'm saying.
Post on Instagram. Instagram is more geotagged. TikTok is pretty like geotagged.
Yeah.
Like, Pinterest, tag everything there. And it's like you're
that
pushing.
tracking on Snapchat.
What?
Right.
Wild.
What?
And like, it's really alarming how much of themselves that they're putting out that like, they don't realize like that, and they have everything linked and it's like, you have your full name.
They don't think about it though.
Some people have their, like their LinkedIns. And I think my LinkedIn's pretty private because it's so, where I went to school, people I work with, you could find that's like my entire like boss, like every boss that I've had. Like that's not information that I want to casually share when I'm talking about shit posts on animes,
Exactly.
It's jarring. Like I start to feel like a boomer being like, maybe you shouldn't put your whole name on there, honey. Like maybe you shouldn't do a whole apartment tour of the house you're planning on moving into, living as a single woman because you document that you live as a single, like it just, think.
This is why sometimes when people do videos, they'll like blur out the background of their neighborhood or something. Like the smart people will do that.
Do you see the guy who can like find out where you are based off of the grass?
Based off of a fucking picture?
Like,
oh my gosh,
the grass here, that looks like North Dakota grass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's probably not the only one with this skill set.
He did one on a CAPTCHA.
Oh.
He's like, because it was like, one of those, click the sidewalk or click the crosswalk. Right. He's like, I can find this crosswalk. He found the freaking crosswalk.
That's crazy.
There was that. There was
thousands of places that it could be.
There was that news story too, where I forget, it was like a Korean or a Japanese idol, where people found
what the reflection.
Where she was, which train station she was in, off the reflection of her eyeball.
Like you could see like the train station kind of in her reflection. And I think she had a stalker. And
really
wild.
Jeez,
and it's like that's a photo of her. Like she's not even taking a photo of like the train station.
Right.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's insane.
Absolutely. People. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's
don't put
scary.
I mean, but what you're saying is you sound like a boomer, but you're just making sense, right? You don't want to put everything out there. Because it sounds like I'm
like raining on someone's parade.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, maybe you should have like a username that's a little more ambiguous and not like your first, middle, and last name.
Right.
And it's like, which is like
with the last 4 digits of your social security.
Right. And then you share what street you lived on. Like it's so much information that like
those phishing posts on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Yo, find out your name. Your
What would your stripper name be?
Yeah. Put your full name. Put your phone
it
number
would
here.
be the street you lived on.
Your
and-
mother's maiden name.
Oh yeah, sweet. Let me give you my security questions.
Here's the high school I went to.
Wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. We just readily just give up these information. Like, it's funny because it's just the internet in its infancy I feel like was so much more fun because I feel like it could be more creative. Now it's just too demanding. That's why I said we couldn't go viral last week because I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to be on the TikToks and like the Instagrams and the Reels going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
too
full time.
The demand it's a full-time job.
It is.
I'm a regular man. I
you
work.
don't. You lose your place for someone who will.
Yeah,
And, like
exactly. And they won't help you. The algorithm won't help
No.
you. You're not doing enough work. it's nasty sauce. But I don't care. I'm not gonna do it. Maybe once in a blue moon I'll drop a TikTok of like, I don't know, equipment or something, you know, but I'm not doing any dances. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all of the stuff that people
holding on to some integrity.
Sorry. It's just not my nature. I'm too busy editing. I'm always editing something. And two, it's time consuming.
Right.
And I don't have the time to put into it. The
Do you
people
know anyone
who've
that
done it.
edits? Do you know anyone that edits?
Like videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, like shorts or clips.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the TikTok stuff.
Because I'll
The
hire
real
somebody to
stuff.
do
Stuff
it.
in general. It's just clips.
I'll hire somebody to do it for sure.
No.
Because if
Ask
anything,
what? Well, Eric?
Hey, if you
if
you're good
like,
at making clips off of
edits
like VODs and
things.
Right,
stuff,
yeah.
please
Listen.
email us at
a lot about pod at gmail.com. Or you could email a lot about biz, but a lot about pod at gmail.com. If you're good at it, let me know, man. Then give me your rates. Because I'm willing to pay.
It's such a
I'm willing to pay it because I just, it's not something I want to do.
right. Like
It's
even
just-
I was
yeah.
thinking, I'm not at anywhere in my business that says that I can afford to pay anyone to do things.
Right.
But the amount of time I need to put into filming
Yeah.
content
Yeah.
and then editing and then
You'll never even do your work.
putting the tags of things, it's so time consuming.
It's so
like I spent a
time-consuming.
whole like 10 hours on like a Saturday
Yeah.
just queuing up enough content for a week.
And
And I'm like, and I gotta do it again next
next
week.
week. Not even. Maybe a couple days.
So that's why I understand why people are paying like teenagers
Yeah.
specifically that, hey, you pay them a nice thing and
Yeah.
like they'll do the thing.
They'll do the thing. Pay them handsomely and they'll get it done. Listen, I'm willing to pay. I'm broke. Let's be clear.
I wish I did that when I was a teenager.
I'm broke.
It's a nice hustle.
Yeah, for
Whatever.
sure.
If you have a good rate, I'll pay you to do like a few clips for me so I can put them out whenever. That's it. But I do long form content. I want to make short films. Like,
It's a lot of
but the thing is, a lot of the filmmakers that I follow, they do like short form content too. But I'm like, this is like your life though.
right.
Like you guys been doing this for years. This is your job. So now you have to promote your business. I get it. Me, I'm just starting out. I'm learning still. You know, I'm practicing. I only have time to like give you a clip of anything I'm doing. I have to edit a whole documentary. I've only like laid out the footage. I've only tagged and like put the footage in the correct spots. I haven't even started editing. It's so much. I can't. I don't know. This was supposed to be about privacy.
We're stressed.
Yeah, tell me about it. So if you're like in a relationship, what's the amount of privacy you demand from like your partner? Let's say you live together. What's the amount of privacy you think you demand from like a partner? Not that you can quantify privacy,
Right.
but what do you think?
Well,
'Cause
I've never lived with a partner, so it's a very
Yeah, it's
like,
tough, right?
strange question
what
to
would
try
you
to
want?
like quantify. But I was talking to like a girlfriend of mine about like her and her partner thinking about moving in, and one of her things, actually most of my girlfriends are like, I want my own room. And I was
What?
like, that's a big thing
Yeah.
that with like, relationships and like partnerships,
Yeah.
you assume you would want like one bedroom, and they were both like, I
Nah.
want my own.
Nah.
The men don't. The men are like, no, why are we paying for like an extra bedroom? But the girls are like, I want my own room. I want my own
I agree.
space. I want my own.
I get that.
I agree with the girls.
No, I get that. Actually, I had this discussion. I forget.
Did I have it with you?
So,
Did we have
I
this?
think it might have been with me.
Right?
Because I remember having this discussion, and
Yeah.
and then I was on the counterpoint of like,
No, right?
I was like, no,
Yeah.
just have your one bedroom, but have an
Separate, like offices.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was me.
yeah.
Yeah. I said that I would rather have another house if I was married to someone. Like, I'm cool if we have two houses and we could just convene in one house when we want to be together.
I saw a couple have they had separate apartments.
I'm with
They
it.
were like right across from each other, so
I'm with
they were with each other when they wanted to
Yeah.
be. But it's like having her own space of how
I'm-
she wanted to decorate it, and I was like,
Do you?
this.
I'm with it.
I don't like if it sounds so like. See, I'm gonna sound like a boomer again. So new age. That I was like, oh, that's really interesting because I always thought of like a very like nuclear, like you live in the same spot. But I would want my own like study or
Right.
office or like my area.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not like my wife can't have a key to the crib. You have a key to the crib.
Like
Yeah.
there's still
Your clothes are there. Your stuff is there. You have a key. My clothes at your house. I have a key to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we want to come together, we choose a house. It's not. I don't
it's
think it's
twice
that big
the
a deal.
space.
I don't think it's a big a deal because I mean, I'm someone who likes to be solo. I like to be alone. Like I haven't met a person who's better than me being by myself. So it's tough. Whenever I'm with someone, like if I'm dating someone, half the time being with them is kind of a burden. I'm like, I could be by myself. No one. I haven't met that person that's like that great. Then like I have to be with them. So
Right.
for the most part, I like to be by myself. So having like my own space, like own house somewhere where I could just live in and be peaceful by myself is like paramount for me. If ever I get married, I'm bringing that up. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need my own apartment. Obviously, we would probably talk about that before I get married.
Probably.
But like, I'm gonna need my own apartment. It's not even just like a privacy thing, more of a comfort thing. I mean, we could have a big house and like Victor said, I could have my own office and stuff, but she could barge in at any time
Barge in on your
and
own
just
house.
ruin my peace.
You can do
Ruin
that
your
if you have
peace.
separate houses either way, because you're giving her a key.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't. Yo, don't come over.
Crest is literally gonna have office hours. It's like this is
Oh,
my
God.
my
I'm
alone
so
time
serious.
hours. Do
I'm
not
so
enter the house. I want to
serious.
be alone.
These times are my alone time.
Because I don't know.
please.
I feel like when you're close to someone too much, or when you're next to them too much, it's hard to miss them. And so when you have like when they're around all the time, it just becomes like a novelty. It becomes like something you take for granted. So when you're away for a while,
It sounds deeply
And you're like-
seated.
and you're like, man, I miss this person. Let me go to her house. I'll call, like, hey, what you up? Come, can I? All right, cool. I'm coming over.
Now you want to come over.
I say,
know?
if I was on the other end of this, and as much as I also love my own space, my own privacy, if my partner was like, I need my own apartment, we cannot move in together.
You would feel some
ever.
type of way.
I would feel some type, even though I am someone who needs to be like alone and
Right,
very much
right.
so hates other people and
Right.
like I need my alone time.
Yeah.
I can't help but feel a little hurt.
Mm.
Like, damn, am I that annoying? You need a whole, it's not even like you just need a new room. You need a whole other like address
Yeah,
to
yeah.
deal with our relationship.
Yeah. I think it's possible to love someone and also want your own space.
Yeah, you can.
You
But
can
that,
love- I think
that
you can love
sounds
someone,
like,
yeah.
hey, babe, I know we're long distance. Let's keep it that way.
Oh God. However you want to take it.
Like, I'll see you every like 3 months or something, so I keep missing you.
Not even that. I can see you every day if you want. I just want my own house, like my own full space. You understand? Because when I live with you, it's just it feels different. I just want my own whole space. It could be down the street.
Maybe
You
once you
understand?
start living completely alone, maybe it'll change.
Maybe.
Because you'll have
Yeah.
like you'll actually have that full
yeah.
aloneness.
But if I get comfortable in it, it's gonna be hard for
That's
me
a
to let
risk
somebody
you're
else
willing
in.
to take, apparently.
100%. 100%.
Like, worst case scenario, y'all don't have a separate apartment.
Worst case scenario, I have my own office and like chill
you
room.
bold as hell in this housing market, talking about you want to live alone.
Yes.
Yeah, for real. In this economy?
In this economy.
Jesus.
Shout out Anthony. Yes, but like in terms of like privacy and just being comfort, yeah,
Yeah.
I will compromise, of course, and just get my own room. Fine. If my lady's not with it and I love her and I want to be with her, Yeah.
If it's either that or we break up.
Yeah, if it's either that or we break up, it's not worth
compromise.
it. Yeah, I would rather.
You know, this sounds a
my own
lot
room.
like I think as I get older, I understand a little bit more why men have man caves.
yeah.
Like I'm like, why do you need a man cave? First of all, I just thought the name was stupid.
Yeah,
But now I'm like,
stupid,
oh,
but
I
name
get
concept,
it.
yeah.
Yes. I would have
the
my own
alone.
office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
office for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the concept is good. The name is dumb. Just like dude wipes. It's the stupidest shit
What
ever.
the hell are dude
I
wipes?
keep
Exactly.
getting ads for them.
What are dude wipes?
They're like, baby wipes.
It's like the wet wipes.
Wet wipes.
Yeah.
But they're in black packaging.
Yeah.
And it says dude wipes.
Yeah.
Is your masculinity that,
That fragile.
fragile?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They had to create dude wipes for these guys.
Fuck off.
It's nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Nuts. Y'all better give me the Suavitel. Give me the Cottonelle wipes.
Yeah, if it's good enough for a baby, it's good enough
It's
for
good
me.
enough for me.
For real.
Tripping.
Come on.
Tripping. You ever get paranoid that like someone's gonna steal your identity?
It's too late
Steal
for me,
my
bro.
identity?
Like,
No.
that is, I am paranoid that someone's gonna hack my Facebook more than
yeah.
someone actually stealing my identity.
Mm.
Because I'm
I
like,
have my buddy who actually owns the card shop I go to. Man has identity fraud
Jeez.
this year alone like 17 times.
Jesus.
Like
Jeez.
they
Change
will
your password, dude.
They
I
will
wonder
not
if it's the
leave
same
him.
person.
They will not leave him alone.
That sounds malicious.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
Must
Someone's
have wronged
after him.
someone.
Yeah.
Like, that's-
Someone's after him.
that is malicious.
His life is in shambles because of this.
Yeah, someone's
I
after
can
him. dog.
imagine.
For sure. 100%.
That's
someone's after him.
crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
What the heck?
17 times this
17
year.
times.
This year alone.
Do they have a really easy name like John Smith?
No.
Like easy? Oh.
No.
Oh, that's
It's
crazy.
malicious.
Yeah, someone's after him then.
One of the weirdest last names to spell.
Dang. Is he Thai?
No.
That'd be very difficult.
Because
yes.
Thais have
That's
very
true.
Thai people have very long names, yeah.
But,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that does sound malicious.
I feel bad for him.
Oh, for sure.
That's super unfortunate.
It's rough.
Yeah, jeez. You guys ever had that where like you check a transaction?
Yes.
Yeah. That happened to me when I was. That happened to me a couple times actually. I'd say maybe like 3-4 times.
Last time I did that, it was from a gas station in Wellington.
That's a common thing. Gas stations.
Yeah.
Why are they so easily hacked? What the heck?
I got gas at this one gas station in Wellington, and then the next day there was a $500 charge on my
Jeez.
card.
That wasn't even subtle.
Yeah.
And I was like, that ain't me.
that ain't me, chief.
Ah.
Mr. Bankman, please take this off. Yeah, that happened to me when I was in college. It was like 3 separate purchases from like Sweden
Oh.
from Origin. They took it from. They got the information from my
Your
Origin account. Yeah, and they bought a bunch of games on my Origin account.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, someone hacked my PayPal
Mm.
and they bought, and it was some Florida bitch too. It's like bold enough to put your address on here.
That's funny.
They bought like some sort of Star Wars game and spent $210 on various Star Wars
yeah,
things.
Oh, it's probably Battlefront.
And I'm
Yeah, right.
like,
Yeah.
$200.
Loot boxes.
Like Battlefront 2.
Crazy. I mean, like, Bank held it down. They
Yeah.
were like,
Say less.
da 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 da. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm just mad that they had the audacity to think I had $200.
Yeah. Should just been all willy nilly.
See, I'm the type of person that likes to keep my bank account really low.
What?
I don't like having money in my bank account.
What?
Like, I like to keep it really, like, try to have money on my credit cards, and I take out cash savings.
Interesting.
I don't like money. I feel like I'm the type of person that will look at my bank account before I buy something, and
That's me on
I'm
any
an
purchase.
impulse
after.
shopper, so I'm like,
I'm
should
before.
I? And then I'll like make that decision. But if I have a lot of money in there, I'm not used to like, because sometimes it's like, man, I got like $200. I am not balling. This dinner's $30. Like this, and it's a lot easier for me to keep track of how much money I'm spending. But if I have a lot of money in there, I lose track, or like I'm more likely to spend more. So I'll just take it all out cash.
You know what's crazy? When I have more money, I'm likely to spend less.
No,
I spend less money if I have more money. Actually,
you like the number you see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Every purchase I make, no matter how small or big, I always check my account. And just because I have this weird game in my head, like if I reach a certain threshold, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go below that.
Same.
I'm like, oh,
Same. I calculate unless I'm like in a pinch. I calculate how much I'm gonna spend, and how much is gonna be left over.
right.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, every purchase
Yeah.
I make, whether
So,
it's
yeah.
for like a stick of gum or for a new car.
Yeah, something like that. Not that
I have no
minute, but yeah.
no impulse control.
I'm like,
Yeah, not that minute for me. But if I'm purchasing something, like if I know I want something, and I'm like, oh, I have this amount, or if I use this amount will be left.
Listen.
And so I pull this amount in my savings. And so
every
when I use
purchase,
that,
even however minute, I check because
Yeah.
I grew up.
That's
poor.
a good habit.
I grew up poor, like syrup sandwiches poor.
Sheesh. Yeah.
So
No, I'm with you.
yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to keep track so people don't steal your stuff like they did me.
Take it out in cash.
Yeah.
Where do you keep it in your mattress?
No, we're so crude.
Yeah.
So
Keep
a
it
sock.
in.
Don't tell me. Don't tell the world.
Yeah.
Tell me after
Okay.
if you want to.
Because I'm not going to bleep it out.
Yeah. Just don't say.
Do you guys believe in like the conspiracy theories behind like the government stealing our identities to steal, or like how iPhone did the whole face face unlock thing, and now they're thinking, oh, they're selling our facial features to the government, or they're selling our stuff to the government so they could clone us.
I don't think I'm boomer.
I don't know
enough
about
for
that
this.
one. I don't know about the clone one. I just made that
Yeah,
one
I'm
just
like,
made that
it's
one up.
plausible, but then you added the clone shit. I'm like, fuck out of here.
up.
See, I think
The government thing is hilarious, guy. But because the thing is, so I was at work and I was talking to these two ladies. We were leaving, and I forgot what we were talking about. But they're going through their phone and they're like, oh, I got to put in the password for this. I'm like, you don't have Face ID? I'm like, no, I don't want to put my face on my phone. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, why not? They're like, I don't want to have all that information. I'm like, the government has your information.
Yeah.
right, like they
You got a Facebook?
already
You
have it.
You have a social security account?
You got a Facebook?
You got a Facebook? You have a birth certificate? The government has your. What's the
You got
issue?
an ID?
Yeah, you've taken pictures. They've seen your face. Why all of a sudden you're uncomfortable with this? All your information is already out there. You can't. There's no hiding anymore. It was weird to me.
Yeah, no, see, it's very Facebook mom.
Mm.
To like, the,
I saw
the
on-
government.
I
Yeah.
saw on this post.
They're stealing our faces and like, and I think
I saw this video where
Right.
they said blah blah blah.
right.
Yeah, one of those.
Absolutely no proof and like also no regard to the fact that they already have your information.
Right. I don't
Or
understand.
like
that.
the accusatory, like, anyone who's ever worked in retail that have
Mm-hmm.
had to deal with, would you like to put in your email?
Yeah.
And I don't want you to have my information. And it's like, I don't want your information.
Yeah, dog. Just email.
I just know if you lose that receipt, it's on you.
It's on
like,
you, dog. Mhm. Yeah.
And that whole very like, no, you're gonna steal my identity. And it's
Right,
like
right,
you
right.
have your entire identity based off of one email because you're already screwed.
Yeah, it's done. So, what's your password? Password 123. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know if I believe in a lot of conspiracy theories. I didn't look any up because I don't care for it. But I don't know if I believe in like conspiracy theories because if you wanted to hide your identity, you wouldn't have been born. Because
You would literally be off the grid.
yeah,
You would
have
not
to be way off the grid.
have an iPhone.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have a phone for that matter.
Right. Like it's
Your
just,
shit would be like by satellite. You still have the big old, the big brick phones that people can't track. So that doesn't really matter to me.
it's very Facebook
Yeah.
mom.
Here's a scenario: if they offered you $100 million, would you give up your browser history?
Yeah, why not?
My browser history, I'd be a little ashamed, but yeah, it's like I'm a degenerate. But
For-
like
yeah.
anyone
Yeah,
who knows
same.
me already
For
knows.
100 mil, there's no shame.
Yeah,
You can check it out.
yeah. I asked which browser because I have
Oh.
because I mean I use several browsers.
Do you use different browsers for different things? Oh.
Yeah, for 100 mil, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You can check out all my kinks. Who
How
cares?
about 50 mil?
Yeah.
I don't
30.
have any mil,
Yeah.
so I would pretty much do it for like $1,000 to be honest.
2 mil.
2 mil? Sure.
It's 2 more mil than he would have
Interesting.
had. Like,
250,000.
Listen, there's nothing egregious on my history.
Yeah.
It's just your fucking run of the mill fucking
Standard hentai.
Yeah.
standard porn.
Yeah. I didn't even say anything about porn. I mean, but you
That's
got
in my
like,
browser history.
you got like banks. You got your bank information on there. You got like
Just my
your social
browser
media on
history.
there.
There's nothing
You got everything else. You search something Google
usable
out
on my
Yeah,
social
there's-
media.
It's just my browser history.
They want to
I'll
take
wipe-
my bank
It's
information.
browser history, not specified like my passwords and stuff.
Right.
I'll wipe that before I give that.
there. No, you can't do that. I'm giving you 100 million. Give it to me as is.
That's not part of the browser history, though.
That is part of your browser history.
No, that's part of passwords and security.
but it's saved, no?
Yeah, that's
When
not.
you log in there, you don't have to put your password in.
Yeah, but that's not browser.
But it's browser.
No.
It's in your cache.
That's not what defined browser history. That's not what it is.
Oh no! Oh, so now you're getting minute on me.
Listen, there's terms and contracts.
Okay, I want both. I want your cache, your password, 100 million.
I'd still give it.
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah,
100 million.
If the
Yeah.
100 mil is in cash,
Interesting.
because
Yeah.
if you fucking deposit that shit in my bank and you get all my
Taxes.
passwords, you get all my passwords.
You're
and
just
shit,
gonna
you can
take it right back.
Ah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
If it's in cash, I'll take it.
What
I
my
see.
lawyer said. I changed my answer.
Nah, son, you ain't gonna
What about you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yes.
Cash.
Yes.
It has to be cash.
You can have all my bookmarks. You can have everything. I
Has
don't
to
care.
be cash. You ain't gonna.
Yeah,
I think all you're gonna get from my bookmarks is every hyperfixation I've had in the past 12 years.
yeah,
Yeah, right?
yeah, for sure. You can have it. Yeah, I don't care. There's nothing egregious on there. Yeah, I'm fine. I will-
You'll see some weird like Google searches.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
My
Yeah.
Google searches look like I'm a serial killer. It's like, no, I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Writer.
Sure.
yeah.
But
Have
yeah,
you,
it has. My only caveat is has to be cash.
I see. All right, that makes sense. Praxi, would you do that?
Let's see. I think I might go with the if it's in cash.
Yeah.
Or even if it's like not in cash, I'll take it. I'll take it debit, but let me change my passwords and shit first.
Nah, you can't do that. I need it as
To be
is.
honest, if I had 100 mil, I wouldn't even have. What
You wouldn't have a problem.
You just make a new identity. Fuck it.
I'd be in Bali.
Molly's cheap.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
You'll never hear from me again. You know?
Yeah.
You're like 100 mil, I'm off the grid.
I'm off the grid.
If they offer me 100 mil and I'm already at the bank, sure. I'll take it.
Got you. Have any of you guys ever had someone like pull up on you, like catch you doing anything embarrassing? Let's say they bust into your room and they see you watching Barbie Girl.
See, when something embarrassing happens to me and no one else is there to witness it, I tell it to everyone. Because I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. You had to be
You have
there.
to be there.
And
Yeah.
then I would tell them.
Yeah.
Like,
No?
any embarrassing thing.
I'm good at being
Discreet.
discreet.
Mm.
I don't think I've ever had anyone bust up in my room. We do anything crazy.
I shared a screen with my boss in a meeting, and the other tab I had open was like Dobby railing you playlist. I didn't realize I was sharing that screen.
Oh man.
She didn't say anything, but I don't think she knows what a Dobby is
Yeah,
or what railing
railing
you
is?
meant
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she was
yeah.
like much older. But yeah, that's probably the only like
That might have
it's
worked
the
in your favor.
multiple screens. They get me fucked up because I'm not used to rolling like that. So when I have to
Yeah.
share screens at work,
Listen,
Well,
minimize
that's why whenever I do any Zoom or work meeting, I close everything.
everything. Yeah.
Everything.
I was an amateur at the time. It was my first office job.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Or I just get the other laptop.
Ain't no.
Now I'm better. I don't put anything on my work laptop, which is probably smart.
Yeah.
But
Probably should have done that first.
That's the point of a work laptop.
I wanted to listen to music, and it turned into Dobby railing you. It was a good playlist.
Sure.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone ever catch you doing on a crazy site at work?
No,
Besides the W rating playlist?
At work?
Yeah.
I don't take risks at work.
No, I'm a pretty good noodle.
The only thing I make sure that no one's around for is Twitter. So if I open Twitter on my
Oh,
phone,
I don't open
Oh,
Twitter in
yeah,
public.
yeah.
if I open Twitter on my
There's
phone,
Just in case.
I gotta make sure no
sus-
one's around.
There's some sus shit.
Dog.
I
on my
follow
new-
too many
there's some
like
sus shit on
spicy
my new-
artists.
yeah. There's some sus shit on my
That's the
news
thing.
feed.
I don't even follow that many spicy people. It's other people that follow
Oh,
them
and
and
they,
share
like,
it. And it
retweet
ends
it?
up on my
There
timeline.
are some sussy ass shit on my
You
feeds.
can't open Twitter in
See,
public.
I used to treat Tumblr the same
Especially
way before they
being-
banned titties.
yeah.
Especially being a weeb.
Oh, yeah.
There's
man.
some
It's-
sussy shit
It's
on my
dangerous.
feed.
It's not
Yes.
even like, I can explain. I can't.
Can't.
I fucking can't. I'm
Can't.
sorry.
Because then I'll scroll through, you'll see something like peaceful, like, I don't know, dog chases ball, and then next thing you know, titties. And then go back to like dog chases
See,
another ball.
The one that
then-
screws me up is like when the preview looks innocent. So you're like, click.
Nope.
Don't click.
Don't click.
Not on
Not
Twitter.
around people.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
You'll go ahead.
Headphones.
Listen, my coworker's done that before, actually.
Yeah.
He'd been on his phone and he plays something, he doesn't have his headphones on, or he doesn't have his AirPods on, and it's loud as
No.
shit. And it started playing. He did that like last week.
Well,
No.
what started
forgot.
playing?
I forgot what it was. He was watching like a TikTok.
No,
And it
never.
was just super loud.
Will
And
never.
everyone's like, what the hell is that?
Never catch me without my headphones
Like,
in.
get it together, Gene. What the
No,
heck?
anytime I click on anything on my phone, I always
Mute.
make sure. Yeah, I always make sure my volumes.
Every time. My routine is to sit at my desk, open the phone, cut the volume off.
Yep. Same.
Cut the
Same.
volume off, put in the AirPod.
Same.
That's it. Make sure it's on.
Same.
Yeah. Because when you're scrolling, some wild shit pop up,
Mhm.
or you just want to see an interesting video, and maybe like it's one of. Remember how you
So
would
annoying.
open?
Dude, it's so annoying. There's this boomer ass lady that works in my office, and every fucking meeting, she's sitting there like she's paying attention. Then she picks up her phone, acting like she's doing something. Then you just hear a blast of noise, like watching a video, and she's like, "Oh shit!" and turns the volume. I'm like,
You haven't learned by now?
every fucking time.
Every time.
Why?
Yeah, you got to keep Twitter private.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You can't show that to people at all.
No.
That's not. You can't do that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm done. I'm going home, and I'm hungry. I
more
ain't
and more abrupt
So
ways to end the
where's
pod.
home?
I'll say I'll get the address. It's 111.
Remember to tag it on Instagram.
Remember to tag a lot about nothing on Instagram, or tag at a lot about pod in your Instagram post when you repost this video or this podcast that you're listening to. You know, what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to get the video on Spotify. Spotify Anchor allows me to upload a video now.
Oh.
So I'll get the audio on the video, and I'll just upload the video so that it'll extract the sound from there. But I also want to put the music. So I don't know. I still might have to do two. You know what I'm saying? I still might have to do two edits, because one's gonna go to YouTube and one's gotta go to. But you know what? I'll do one. And then I'll just make a hard cut.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll just have to make a hard cut. But yeah, I'm gonna try to put it so that the video could be on Spotify and see how that works out. It's gonna be a big like file, so uploading is gonna take forever, but it is what it is. You guys don't mind. You just love a lot about nothing. You just want to hear us talk, so it's fine. I appreciate it. Momo, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having.
V-Money, thanks for coming.
That's me.
Everybody go to mobieclocks.com. Remember to stay private out there. Don't put your name out. Don't dox yourself. You know, keep your username. Don't tag your location all the time. If you want to share something, share it when you're gone. All right? It's the best way to share a location. All right? Stay private. Stay safe. It's Live About Nothing. Thank you for listening. Peace.
Johnny.